Okay, Prim friends, so this is our next estate sale, and I got here early again this morning. So we are number 6. We'll be in the first group to go in. I'm really excited about this one, especially the garden things that are out back. Look like a really great sale. So come on, let's go get to the front of the line. The landscaping is absolutely gorgeous. The house just sold, so all these things have to go quickly. The concrete statues look like they've been outside for quite a while. There's quite a lot of age on those. The gardens here at this home are absolutely incredible. This pond with all of the hostas and the statue that's back in there. I don't see a price on her. That's really beautiful. All right, well, let's go on inside and see what we can find in this amazing century home. Now, I've been in already because it was hard to do, again, one-handed. They do have garden things outside as well. The tobacco stick fences. Cute little iron chair. We'll go in through the front door. So again, I'll show the items that I've picked up at the end. So we have special permission to be able to go upstairs in this house. It is empty, but I asked, and we're going to be able to go up there and check out the house. So very cool. There's a neat masher, or maybe part of a, maybe part of a butter churn. Oh goodness, look at the pig painting. How cute. They have the red trim on the porcelain cupboard. Cabinet's really pretty. That's at $475 today. Fiesta. Really pretty collection. And a pretty bench. Look at that. Stained glass in the door. And the countertop there with the wood trim. Actually, this looks like tiger maple. I find it everywhere.
Stay with me. Stay with me, dude.
crack in it with that handle. And I love the ladder up here, but I don't see a price tag on that one. Here, this looks like maybe a butler's pantry. That wonderful sink, and then the wood countertops. The house apparently sold within 2 days. Look at the cabinets here going all the way up to the ceiling. I really hope that they are going to restore the house and not kind of mush it up. Because those are all really neat elements that you just don't get in new houses typically. Again, the wood counters. All right, let's keep going. Maria McLaughlin, 1990. We'll go this way. I thought that was maybe stone fruit at first, but it's not. And this is a neat little miniature trunk, like a child's, maybe for a doll. The back is broken, and the blocks that are in there are very, very worn. Still thinking about that. What are your thoughts? So, I haven't said in a while, but I want to introduce myself again. My name is Gabriella. If you are new here, I have lots of antique shops that I'll be taking you to next week. Here's some old rugs. They have 200 on that one and 150 on that one.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day.
So all those of you that are new, welcome. And those who have been here since the beginning, welcome back, of course. I do have some neat artwork here, neat painting. Oh, the seraph up there may need to come with me.
Now, you want to work?
Yeah, we're gonna have to take that.
You know how much you're asking for the house?
She's neat.
Yeah, they sold it.
See, every time you go through, you see something different again and again. Cute little red lantern. This set is really interesting to me. I can't say that I've ever come across that, so I'm gonna have to do a little research on that. Pretty sideboard. Ethel Loftus Hills, Australian artist. Here, really neat photograph. They only have $50 on that. Beautiful frame.
Go straight. Nope, leave it alone. It's the bathroom.
That's the bathroom.
This way.
Look at the size of this bedroom. Oh my goodness. With the view outside, French doors. Lovely. Some quilts, but nothing particularly special. Really pretty. 4-poster bed. Wow. Nice cabinet. Big one. Neat. Do you see how that they have a mechanism on there to close, I think, the door? Or is that a block of cedar, perhaps, to keep the moths at bay? Leather bag is interesting. Okay, you guys will have to tell me if I'm making a big mistake. So I just did a real quick look online, but this is Oroton. I think this is out of Australia, a leather bag. And it really has some condition issues, but maybe that could be cleaned up. But this is just not my thing, these bags. But tell me if that's something that I should be picking up. There's the label. Oh, this one's made in Italy. I thought that was an Australian. This one here is also a neat bag. They have 15 on that one also. And that one I can kind of tell by the tag. It says Cortez, C-O-R-T-E-Z. But again, tell me in the comments if I am making a big mistake. Big mistake. Not picking those up. Pretty lingerie chest here. They have 600 on that one. Bed is really pretty. I think the house is just fascinating. Look at the brickwork. Excuse me. This is a neat table right here. Looks like there's more to it, maybe. Some kind of a hinge there. Goodness, look at that light fixture. All right, well, we'll head down to the basement before we head upstairs to check out the rest of the house. I was surprised they don't give you tickets. So let me explain a little bit. Or at the mansion estate sale that we did, there were a couple of younger people that when someone approached them to say, can I start a ticket for you? And they had literally just come in and picked up their first items. They were a little put off, honestly, because they didn't understand. So many estate sales, you walk in and they will give you a ticket for your initial items so that when you actually check out, that you're not checking out, they're not having to write up all the different pieces that you've purchased. It's already done. They just calculate a total and you're out the door, and it does actually go quite quickly. It's $125. Kind of color you want. And here, that's interesting. It does have like the old ticking. So I may give Ariane a quick text and let her know about that. It's kind of a neat ladder. And look, I'm being a little snoopy about the house, but there's a back stairway here as well. Just like there was in the mansion house. So I wonder if that was for employees back in the day. I'll have to look up exactly what year this house was built in, but it is a century home. See these are baker's tables. It's got the zinc top. There's a name for those and it's leaving me right now. I don't know if it's a possum, something like that. I'll put it on the screen. My heart. That'd be great. Thank you. Super. So the upstairs is empty. And we'll go outside and check out the items in the barns and all that, but just to be able to check out this house. Wow. Yeah, the house sold in 2 days. That's interesting. There must have been an opening in that wall at one time. I hope you can see that. Interesting. You know, sometimes you go into an old house and you get some strange vibes, but I don't get that in this one at all. The glass I see has some wavy glass in it. So where are you guys from? Where are you watching from? We have had so many new subscribers thanks to the estate sale in the mansion. Clearly you guys like the estate sale videos. And oh my goodness, look at this. That beautiful dresser turned into a vanity. And then the mirror above, that wonderful shelf for the towels, that vintage piece there. Oh, is that neat? What great ideas here for decorating as well. Really, really cool. All right, let's head down this way. 2 rooms here. Here's a closet. They liked color, that's for certain. This one's purple. Wow. Yeah, the house is turning over to the new owners in just a few days, so they have to have it finished and emptied. And then here, up the attic stairs. Do we dare it? Look how steep those stairs are. Do we dare? Oh gosh. Am I crazy? Wow. Can I turn around and not fall down the stairs? Look at this. No, I will not go up those stairs to the attic hatch. No matter how you ask. Wow. Look at the beam across the top. All right. Well, I'm going to carefully turn around and go back down and not fall on camera, no matter how many views it might get. Wow, those stairs are so narrow. So I wear a size 8. Look how much of my shoe is hanging off the edge of the step. I'm just completely enamored by the gardens here. because they're so old, a lot of it. So 25 on the wheel. There is going to be, and maybe by the time you're watching this, it'll be up, but there will be a the Cape on the Corner Gardens channel. That'll be the name of it. So if you're looking for it, I would greatly appreciate your subscribing to that channel as well. Get it going really quick. That one is guaranteed to leak, but great for planting flowers in. Oh my goodness, look at that old rowboat. This is really neat. I don't see a price on this anywhere. Oh, no, don't see a price. That's neat. And then the old four-wheel wagon. Cute. To make a scarecrow, you can put the clothes on it. That's cute.
This goes with this. 37 cents.
Cute vintage table and chair set. It's only $45. No, some
37 cents.
new paint on that.
All right, I better go now.
Dark here in this barn.
It was in those drawers.
The baskets are cute. There's a neat wood burning stove. So it looks like a bicycle basket. That's cute. But cute as a planter, actually. But 10 to start, oops, and make it a planter, I can't do that. 5 I can do. Some old skis. $50 for the pair. Chicken is neat. The mushrooms. Goodness. That looks familiar. That's the set that I grew up with. See a price on that anywhere. This looks like cherry blossom, maybe, or dogwood. Cherry blossom. See the cherries on the bottom? The price on the depression glass really went down many years ago because companies started making it as a reproduction, and when that happened, the value on all of them went down. I was collecting pink American Sweetheart, and it was the only depression glass that wasn't reproduced, is my understanding. But even the price on that went down because people didn't realize it. That one was a finer pattern. It was thinner, so it was harder to reproduce. Okay friends, so we're back at the Cape on the Corner, and I wanted to show you the items that I had purchased there at the sale, and I also have one other thing that's available today as well, besides of course what's at the shop at 14 Milton Street in Seville. But before I go through those items, I do want to show you something that just brought me to tears, honestly. A Facebook friend and YouTube watcher who's been with me since the beginning of my channel gifted me with an incredible collection of cookie cutters. This is only half of it. The other half is still in a bag. I've got to find another huge bowl to be able to put them in. Honestly, I am so humbled by the response that I have gotten from our channel, how much people enjoy it. When you're watching, sometimes rocking babies to sleep at night, again, I am just so incredibly humbled. I get to do what I love to do, and apparently there's a few of you out there that are enjoying it as well. So again, brought me to tears, and I'm just so very thankful. So Tina and Clayton, super big shout out to you guys. And my fingers crossed, we're going to have a wonderful tour of their home very, very soon. You will not believe it. And what an incredible coincidence that brought me to their house in the first place. So big story there, and we'll tell you about it more as we do the tour of their home very shortly. So these are the items, again, that I picked up at the Century Home, except for this breadboard, our daily bread. So that is also available now, and that will be in the shop very shortly. These are becoming harder and harder to find, more and more dear and precious. But this one says our daily bread and just has a very nice design on it. There's my Zusa sitting up there. He's a little annoyed with me right now because I put that bowl of the cookie cutters there for you to see. So we have a single piece rolling pin, the really nice turned handles. That is $20. I did get these wonderful little children's or person's clogs. They are leather at the top. The bottom of them are wood, and one of them has the information written on the bottom. Alma's, is that going to focus in there? Alma's, P-A-M-E-D-A-S, shoes, Italy. They are just so charming. And these are going to be part of my Peter Rabbit garden that is outside. So I'm looking forward to that. The little ironstone jug, that will just be $12. This wonderful little bucket, it is not the original paint, of course, has the bale handle. This one's going to be $65 in the shop, but just really nice condition. I was so excited to see this artwork there. I have to clean the glass still, but I might have said, I can't remember if I noticed it while I was filming or not, but it does say N. Schneeman, and that is Norma. 1989 is the date on it, but just a really, really nice sheep in that old-fashioned style. She and I are Facebook friends, and I did reach out to her just to make sure that she knew about that, and you know, it wasn't just a random copy. And she did say that some of her paintings had been made into prints. So that is available also to be shipped if you would like it. That's $28. It does have a really pretty frame. And then over here, we have several what you would call, I guess, cloches. Two of them are really in the bell shape. But those are not going to be available for shipping because they're just too precious, and the glass is just too thin for me to feel comfortable shipping that. I'm just not interested in somebody receiving a box filled with glass. So I'm very careful when I ship. I package and overpackage, but that was just something that was important to me not to try to ship. Now, this last piece, these are not normally something that I would have necessarily in my shop, except you've probably watched me at least a dozen times on other videos pick up these little Asian cups and hold them up to the light. I don't know if you can see that here, but I'll definitely put a picture on the screen. Do you see the little geisha girl face in the bottom of the cup? My mom has a little set that she had when she was young, and she has handed those on down to me. So now every time I pick up one of these little sets of these Asian cups, I'm always looking in the bottom to see if I see that face. And the Century Home that we just toured is the very first time that I've ever found another one that had the face in the bottom of it. I was so struck by it, I nearly dropped it. So I'm glad that I didn't. But that is what I'm looking for when I turn them over. So that little set, I would be willing to ship that, but it's 3 little saucers and 2 cups. The one little cup does have some damage. You can see there in the bottom it does have a crack, but that little set is available for sale and for shipping. Just a really, really precious thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the tour. I have some shops that I will be going to next week, some that are new to me that I have never been to before. Our YouTube friends and Facebook friends, Sue and Rob, who were here from Idaho, told me about one in particular, so I will definitely be going there to take you next week, and looking forward to that. So hope you guys will hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Share with your friends, hit that share button, and ring the little bell if you want to get, that gives you the notification of the next video being up. And I do have another one that will be coming in, dropping in that garden channel that I'm hoping to have up. That video hopefully will be up on Sunday, so be watching for that. All right, take care. We have a terribly windy day. It was supposed to be clear, so that I could be outside planting, and we had rain this morning and we have terrible winds today. So my heart goes out to all of those affected by the tornadoes in Kentucky and elsewhere. It's been a heck of a spring. Take care. We will see you in the next video.